So after I'd built a workbench for myself out of reclaimed wood, I wanted to have some kind of leg vise going on. Now I didn't have the money to buy one of the Axminster screws or anything else or any kits or any of that sort of nonsense. And I didn't want to have to drill through the leg of my freshly made workbench in order to put a vise on there. So what I actually did was try and come up with something that was a little bit different. So this kind of combines the idea of a moccasin and a leg vise, and it seems to be working really rather well at the minute. The idea is very, very simple. I've got the vise, the piece of wood that I'm using for the vise at the front, where I've attached a block of wood. Through that I've got a couple of M16 rods running all the way through to the back, and on the back leg of the work table what I've got is another block of wood with a nut seated inside it. Now that nut can't go anywhere, so as I'm winding up the M16 rods at the front, I've got a double nut either side of that rod so it spins freely, and that is what closes up the leg. Unfortunately, because it's an M16 rather than a thicker threaded kind of piece of kit, it does take a lot of winding to get it where you want to. However, that being said, when you do open it out, you can have up to sort of 3.5 inches, which is more than enough for the sort of stuff that I do. I have attached a wheel to the bottom, so it does make the whole thing move forwards and backwards nice and easily. And while that means that it can obviously rack a little bit backwards and forwards, there is plenty of space to put a wedge if you want. But that's it. It's all about this little block in the middle, the threaded bar going through the whole thing, and making it lock by double nutting it at the front section on the piece of wood that goes horizontally across the leg of the vise. Super easy, but really effective. And that M16 bar, cheap as chips, and I don't think it looks too bad either. So that's it. Hopefully this was helpful to someone. Thanks for watching.